Welcome to Gayatri's Cook Spot. I am Gayatri Kumar and today I'll show you how to make this jewel box cake easily. This has 4 layers of cake finished with ganache and fondant accents. The recipe is in the description box below. Please take a look. First we need a base for the cake. Take your plywood and attach 4 rubber bushes to the base. You can ask a carpenter to do this so that there is some gap between the cake and the floor. And cut a corrugated sheet to the size of the cake board. Now I have 2 sheet cakes ready which measures 9 inches by 13 inches. I've made 1 vanilla and 1 chocolate. These cakes are chilled thoroughly in the fridge so that while cutting the cake there are no crumbs. So what I'm doing now is slice the cake exactly into half. Repeat it with the chocolate cake also. As the top of the cake is level, I haven't trimmed my cake. But if you have some bumps or cracks, you just trim the top also. Flip the cake and add generous amount of sugar syrup. This is for a moist cake. The sugar syrup is nothing but equal amounts of sugar and water boiled together and cool down. Once they are ready, keep ready chocolate ganache also and attach the cake board to the plywood with the help of some sellotape. Add some ganache to the base and place the cake on top. I'm starting with the chocolate base. Add a layer of jam. You can use any jam you want. I'm using mixed berries jam and add some chocolate ganache and spread it out evenly. Now place the vanilla cake on top and repeat it. Make sure the cake layers are aligned perfectly. If your ganache is so thick, microwave it for some 4 or 5 seconds and then use it for frosting. Once you finish layering the cake, you need to chill the cake for at least 45 minutes or 1 hour so that the cake is firm and it will be easy for you to trim. So this is after 1 hour. I am trimming the sides. We need some gap between the cake and the base. That will help you in frosting the cake perfectly. Once you have trimmed it out, we'll crumb coat the cake with ganache. This crumb coat actually locks in all the crumbs so that the final frosting doesn't get any crumb on it. And the finishing is neat. Cover the cake entirely with ganache and filling any of the gaps between the cakes. Add some ganache to the corners because the corners tend to go sloppy. And using a dough scraper, remove excess ganache from the cake. And after finishing this, again refrigerate the cake for at least 30 minutes until the ganache is quite firm to touch. You can see the gap between the cake and the base. So now we are going to fill this gap with ganache. This gives you the perfect look. Once you have filled on all the 4 sides, again use a dough scraper to remove excess. I thought of doing it on a turntable, but as the turntable was very small, my cake was slipping out. So better to do it on the counter itself. Now I have shifted the cake to the counter. As you can see, when you keep the dough scraper against the side, there is some gap on top. So we need to fill that with ganache so that the sides are exactly perpendicular to the floor. And remove excess ganache. Keep on repeating this until the sides are straight. And this is how you finish the corner. You drag the dough scraper on opposite directions so that the corner is straight and neat. After finishing the sides, finish the top of the cake. Use spatula or dough scraper, like whichever is comfortable for you, you do it. Once done, you refrigerate the cake again for 30 minutes until the ganache is firm to touch. And now let us smooth out the ganache. Dip the spatula in hot water, wipe it in a cloth, and then use it to level the ganache. Do it on all the sides. You get neat finish on the cake. Don't forget to wipe the spatula in cloth. You don't want water droplets on your ganache. Once it is done, refrigerate the cake again until it's firm. Now we'll start with our fondant accents. I'm using my chocolate fondant for the finishing. You can use any fondant you have, either store-bought or homemade. This decorating part is completely up to you. I'm doing a very simple design with some stripes with the fondant. Just stick the stripes on the cake. First I finished the top and then I went for the side. I'm just showing you the easiest method to do it. And finally, cover the baseboard also with the stripes. And for the top, I added 2 layers of stripes so that it looks like the cover of the box. And to finish the corners of the box, cut out circles, 2 larger ones and 2 smaller ones are enough. Slice each circle into half and paste it like this. Use water to attach it. This is to cover the plastic bush at the base of the cake. Just apply some water and just stick it to it. And finish the top with some more stripes. And to make it a little bit artistic, you add some flowers. Again, use water to stick the flowers. And once everything is done, paint it with any color you want. I've used golden mixed with some alcohol, clear alcohol, but you can also use lemon juice or lemon essence. And allow it to dry and your gel box is ready. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. Please subscribe to my channel, like the video and share it with your friends. Bye.